Bastards worse than the demonic cult. Inhuman monsters. Muscleheads who think martial arts are everything. Illogical bastards that only seek strength. The greatest clan on earth. Namgung clan, that was how the people referred to the Namgung clan. Ha! It's on me today, so drink up. Hey now. What's the occasion? Did you guys know that today's the day they were selecting the Namgung clan's vice clan master? Of course I do. How could we not? I bet it was the eldest son, Namgung Day, the blue sky sword dragon. TSK. Don't you know that the second son, young master Namgung Jung the clear sky sword dragon, is no pushover? Hey now. Don't forget about the new rising dragon, the third son, young master Namgung So. A competition to decide the vice patriarch of the strongest clan on earth. The three people that were just mentioned are highly talented. And as sons of the patriarch, Namgung Hancheol, it wouldn't be strange if any of them managed to become the vice patriarch. But guys, did you hear the news about the youngest son of the Namgung clan? Ah, the trash that's holed up somewhere because he has no use. You idiot. Watch your mouth. What if someone from the Namgung clan heard you? You need to be careful and precise with your words. You need to say, the trash that can't even be recycled. You're as clever as always. Fuck. Trash. That's the nickname. Given to me, my brothers inherited my father's talents, so they're called the Three Dragons. But not only did I fall short of them. I was below average. Not only did I lose today's vice patriarch competition, my Dantian asterisk was shattered. TN, a Dantian is an energy core inside your body that stores ki. It is said that one cannot properly perform martial arts without it. Fuck it. I'm going to drink myself to death. Oh ho ho. Would there happen to be an open seat here? Oh ho ho. I'll take that as a yes. Damn it. Manager. Get me 5 more bottles of booze here. Yes. Ugh. Years ago. I lost my wife and child due to an attack by unidentified criminals. My life fell into despair after that incident. Hey Gramps. Just drink in silence and take your leave. I tried so hard to find the group that did that to my family, but in the end, I was unable to find anything. That's when I had this thought. What if I could return to the past? Are you drunk, Gramps? I ain't in the mood to hear others' drunk ramblings, so just shut up and drink. Hey now, did you rent this place out for yourself? If you don't want to die, don't cause a fuss. Got it? Got it, hee hee. And so, after 8 long years, I managed to complete a technique. But now that it's time to execute it, I'm too afraid to try. Sigh, what a shit feeling. On my shittiest day, I got a shitty pest annoying me. This crazy geezer won't stop rambling, huh? Careful. You're very drunk. I'm fine. I can walk by myself. Hee hee, thanks for listening to an old man who has no home to return to. TCH. What did he want? Come again. Sigh. Now that I think about it. I also have no home to return to. I was kicked out of the clan for being useless, unlike my brothers. And I just used what remaining money I had at the inn. What do I do now? Huh. Ah, shoot. When did I end up so deep in the mountains? Brother. Do you happen to have some money? Is it a mountain bandit? Damn, am I unlucky. I don't. You really don't. Nope. What the? Huh? What? Am I going to die like this? Let's see. What are you hiding so secretly? What? Is this single piece of paper all you've got? Damn it, he was really worthless. Was this what the strange feeling I had earlier was about? When did something like this get in my chest? Huh? Was it back then? Ha ha ha, that damn geezer. He's annoying until the end. And why is his writing so bad? I can't even read any of that. Cough. Thinking back, it might be better to just die like this. I'm tired. Are you awake, young master? Ah, you are as cute as always today. Huh? Didn't I die back then? This ceiling, it's somewhat familiar. Young master, are you hungry? Ah, that surprised me. Come to think of it, those faces are also familiar. Where did I see them? Huh? Wait a second. Is this the nursery located at the Namgung clan's annex building? This is a place built for the comfort of my mother, the great lady of the clan. And it's where I spent my childhood with my brothers. Why am I here looking like this? I've brought the nanny. Well, young master. It's time for your meal. Giggle Kia. I'm glad the young master seems to like it. Year later, a little bit more, a little bit more. Abu. Abu, Abu. Kia. It feels like my heart is about to burst. So cute. Our young master. Kia. I really can't get used to this kind of reaction. Our young master is the cutest in the world. It's time for your nap. Sleep well, young master. I'll have to face my older brothers again in the Vice Patriarch competition. Since I've regressed, I thought maybe I could win if I do my best once again, but I gave up right after. Because I know how miserable it is to try so hard despite being talentless. Most of all, I'm not confident in surpassing my older brothers. But I've been racking my brain so hard to figure out a way to live comfortably. That's QAAA. Escaping from the Namgung clan. Did I put too much force? QA. Somebody help me. When I turned 3, I started to enjoy taking walks. Taking walks was a good way to figure out the layout of the nursery. Oh ho. Paintings on the wall, the names of which I didn't know, and the countless vases laying around everywhere. Eehee. How much are all of them worth? In order to live up to the name and reputation of the strongest clan, the Namgung clan, I gave it my blood, sweat, and tears. After 20 years of hard work, I could only become a third-rate martial artist. And when my dantian broke while everyone was watching, I ended up proving how much of a pathetic trash I was. Ugh. Just thinking about it makes me shiver. That's why I formed the Namgung clan escape plan. Before the competition starts, I'll reveal that I have no intentions of becoming the Vice Patriarch and get my rights revoked. Oops. Silly me. I lack way too many skills. And if that fails, I'm going to escape to a faraway place with the fortunes I amassed, a place where the influences of the Namgung clan can't reach. Then, until I become 20 years old, Befitting the reputation of the strongest clan, there are expensive items laying everywhere. Even selling half of this stuff will be enough. Martial arts can go to hell. Haha. You seem to be in a good mood, young master. Yeah. This painting is just my taste. Oh, this dragon painting. It was a gift from a certain envoy. I should be able to get at least 10 gold coins by selling this thing. 2 years later. NGH. Ugh, so heavy. Young master, are you playing Move the Vase again? I'm not playing. Then, what are you doing? This is my treasure. What? Yes, yes. It is indeed a treasure. Now please put it back. No. I'm going to sell this and build a house where I can live with you, head maid Granny, and the other maids. Oh my. You want to live with us forever, young master. Why? You don't wanna. And no. That's not it. Originally, I was planning on running away alone, but I decided to change my plans. In my past life and now as well, the maids treat me honestly. If I were to leave the clan, they'd be kicked out as well. If I don't look after them, who will? We're different from the other maids. Huh? What do you mean? All the other servants in the clan are people that are considered martial arts masters in the outside world. With the exception of the head maid, we were just homeless kids on the streets whom the great lady took pity on and brought in before she passed away. We don't want to be a bother in your journey of domination, because we have neither background or any martial arts knowledge. Is that all? What? It is. Ah. That's fine. Do you know what my dream is? This is my great plan. To live long by staying low-key. The youngest son of the strongest clan. My father, the strongest martial artist ever. Big brothers with genius talent. That's just way too much of a bother in life. I'm sick and tired of the Namgung clan. Anyway, don't worry and take this. Deliver it to the heavenly bank under my account. Young master, I promise that I'm not asking this because I'm suspicious of you. But this belongs to the clan, so, don't you need permission from the patriarch? Haha. Your so funny father has no interest in this place, not even an ounce. He only cares about martial arts. I bet he's busy training at some training facility right now as we speak. The patriarch's first manner. The young master has smuggled out another vase today as well. Head maid, is everything ready? Yes, young master. Today's my final day at this place. After 8 long years, it's kind of endearing. Saying goodbye to it feels so refreshing. I've smuggled out most of the vases and paintings. I have no more business here. My martial crazy father and big brothers are probably training mindlessly right about now. My eldest brother should have just reached the prowess of master, while my second brother should be at the peak of first rate, and my third brother should just barely be a first rate now. The me of the past would have been struggling and training like hell to catch up to them. Wow! Look how fine my hands are. It's almost time for them to be here. As expected. It's the Crimson Blood Troop again. We, the Crimson Blood Troop, give our greetings to the youngest master of the Namgung noble clan. Their movements are perfectly coordinated, and their presence is no joke. This man is the Crimson Blood Captain that's leading the Crimson Blood Troop. While he may only be the captain of a troop in charge of the gardens here at the Namgung clan, He's a man that's reached the prowess of Grandmaster. Outside the Namgung clan, he can be considered on par with an elder of most martial schools. Your family awaits you. Okay. Let's go. Yes, sir. Time to enter the tiger's den. What was the thing the captain said earlier? Enduring even though the council cut their support 5 years ago, it must have been hard. Huh. For you to still grow up so healthily. The heavens must have helped you. What are you talking about? And you even have such a positive attitude. No matter what happens on our way to the main clan house, we will defend you with our lives. We will bet our lives. Not even a speck of dust will harm you. I've always thought this, but the Crimson Blood Troop's problem is that old-fashioned mindset. That's why all they are tasked with are miscellaneous jobs. But support was cut off. I don't think the captain would lie to me when I'm part of the neutral faction at the clan. He had to have been mistaken. In fact, there was more support in the last 5 years. We're here, sir. All the direct descendants of the clan will be gathered past this door. Though, I'm sure they're more so here to judge my qualities rather than welcome me. And first impressions are everything for a man. I'm going to make a huge fool of myself while everyone's watching. I want them to say that the youngest son of the Namgung clan has not even an ounce of talent for martial arts. Sigh, tsk. He has no hope. My plan is perfect. If things go my way. The strongest martial artist. Martial god, patriarch of the Namgung clan. And my father. I know that the family's supposed to gather today, but why is my father here? Before I regressed, he was busy training, not only on my welcome day but also for my big brothers. I, the Crimson Blood Captain, and the first squad of the Crimson Blood Troop, give our greetings to the patriarch of the great Namgung noble clan. What the fuck? Alright. Good work. You're now excused. Yes, sir. Is it possible to trick my father? What if I get exposed? What do I do? Why are you not greeting me? I'm sure you're aware of who I am. It's not that I'm not, but I can't. I can barely even breathe from the pressure. Because if you don't know who I am, I'll have to murder all the maids that were supposed to have educated you. This man is fully capable of doing that. He didn't even bat an eye when my dantian broke. He's a heartless monster so obsessed with martial arts, he has zero care for even his own kin. I can't let my maids die. I, Namgung Dezo, greet the patriarch of the Namgung noble clan. Everyone, lift your cups. Bring more booze here. We can't let the drink stop on such a momentous day. For the return of the young master. Sigh, my heart still fluttering from what just happened. Thankfully, he left after I greeted him. What the? Why did he come? Thankfully, it shouldn't affect my plans. Right. My big brothers. I forgot because of the shock of meeting father. It won't be good to make enemies out of them. I have no intention of being their rival like before. I want to be a cute, frail, younger brother to them. My mother was called the greatest beauty, and thanks to inheriting her looks the most, I am pretty confident in my cuteness. You guys can fight it out amongst yourselves for the role of the vice patriarch. I'll stay out of it. What a good meal. Have a safe trip home. It's a shame we didn't get to see the youngest son's skills. What can we do about it? Only the direct descendants of the clan can see it. Now that all the guests have left, we will commence the first test. Bring out the prepared stuff. Today is the welcoming ceremony of the youngest master, but it is also an occasion for us to test your talent as a direct descendant of the Namgung clan. It's finally time. You will be tested on 3 things. First, your natural body strength. Namgung Dezo, come forward and lift these steel balls. Fu. Hoi. 5 kilograms. Boring. Is there anyone in our clan that can't even lift 100 kilograms? You have a point. The eldest lifted 250 kilograms. The second lifted 200 kilograms. And the third lifted 150 kilograms. I'm sure the youngest will easily lift at least 100 kilograms. 50 kilograms. KGGH. Hut tut tut. Quack. What the? What are you doing? Are you joking around? NGH. Ahaha, this thing's too heavy. TCH. What a dud. His talent is the worst. There's nothing more to see. What a waste of expectations. We're headed out. Any more is a waste of time. W8. I was only able to lift 100 kilograms after training like crazy. Of course I can't even lift half that when I haven't done an ounce of training. Hee hee. We shall proceed with the second test. Test of agility. Yes, sir. Oh no. My goodness. I can't watch this anymore. Things are progressing so smoothly. Sigh. We will now test your key sensing aptitude. Only my big brothers, their close aides, and central figures of the clan are left. I'm sure they'll be weary of me until the day of the Vice-Patriarch competition. That's fine. I'm going to make it known once and for all that I have no intention of learning martial arts. I don't want this clan even if you give it to me. For this test, the Great Clear Breathing Technique, a secret breathing and cultivation technique of the Namgung clan, will be utilized. Namgung Dezo, step forward. Yes, sir. TSK, what a fool, why is he acting so happy? I will not personally instruct you on the path of the Great Clear Breathing Technique. As I said before, this is one of the secret breathing techniques of our clan. Since it is required as the foundation to learn other breathing techniques of our clan, you must learn it first. You will now move your ki as instructed, and the test will end the moment the ki stabilizes in your dantian. This is the last trial. And it's the most important one. No matter how badly I did in the previous tests, the result of this test can change everything. So I need to fail this spectacularly. I will begin now. That's the first circulation of the Great Clear Breathing Technique. With my help, you have just finished the first circulation. Do you remember the pathway? Of course I do. I practiced it for 20 years. Normally, people create the foundation of their dantian with it and move on to a higher level breathing technique, but I wasn't able to do so. Alright. Now try cultivating the ki yourself. Hee, this is what I was waiting for. I'll mess up all my meridians in front of everyone. With that, I won't be able to practice martial arts for at least a few years. Hee, ha. Okay. Let's do it. It's pretty easy because the path's already been laid out once. I'll go a different way here. I can't let them know it hurts. It's not enough for the pathways to get torn a little. I'm going to ruin it so bad, I can't even dream about being the vice patriarch. I'll just completely tangle up my meridians. The Namgung clan has the best doctors and elixirs, so even if it hurts, it'll be treatable. Here. And there. Let's ruin it so bad, I'll be bedridden for years. Something's off. Doesn't he look like he's in pretty bad condition? Gasp. I think I'm going to end up at least 3 years in bed. That should do it. Cough. What the? Doctor. Go call a doctor right now. There we go. Even if I do recover, I won't be able to become more than a third rate. I'll slowly recover and show them that I have no interest in martial arts. Hee hee, what a perfect plan. Why is father? He must have been watching Dezo. Could it be that he favors him? I'll be taking him. Elder Wonju, call the divine doctor to the first manor. I'm sure he's drunk asleep in his room. Yes, sir. The welcoming ceremony is now over. That phenomenon is from meridians tangling up and the pathways tearing. If you're born with weak ki pathways, you can end up with them tearing during cultivation. Dezo has weak strength, agility, and ki sense. He won't be able to improve much even if he learns more martial arts. Captain of the Clear Sky Sword Squad Namgung Hack. The problem is that for some reason, the patriarch seems to favor the youngest master. Namgung Dezo. The patriarch's second manor. Pant. Pant. Divine doctor. Goodness. It reeks of alcohol. Divine doctor. The patriarch is calling for you. Ugh, my stomach, divine doctor. Nom, nom, what kind of drink is the patriarch? I can't have any more booze. The patriarch said that if you don't come over right now, he'll test if you can survive a hole being opened up in your chest. What did that bastard say? It's not exactly a lie since the patriarch is more than capable of doing so. That asshole. What in the world happened? Anyway. The nursery should have had its support cut off 5 years ago. I thought he would have been dead, but not only did he appear fine and healthy. He even received the favor of the patriarch while everyone was watching. In order for the Namgung clan to continue being called the strongest, the weak must be mercilessly cut out and only the strong must remain. I thought that kid was abandoned early on for not having talent. Is it because of his resemblance to the late great lady? So no matter how cold-blooded he is, even the patriarch can't neglect kinship. Ugh, AAA. NGH, aha. He seems to be finally opening his eyes. Ha. Ahaha. I didn't think there'd ever be another monster like you. A heavenly martial constitution. I don't believe this. What's going on? In fact, I feel more refreshed with energy pulsing out of my body. If you're awake, get out of bed already. How long have I been out? A month, 2 months. Hanchio, is this goof really your own son? I'm not sure. What? Hanchio? Does that man have a death wish? He's just casually calling father by his first name. Even the head monk of the Shaolin Temple and the sect master of the Wudang sect can't act so casually towards my father, the strongest martial arts master. Kids these days really have no manners, tch. You won't even thank your savior. Thank you, sir. Damn it. My plan's been foiled. I was supposed to wake up in a state where I'll need intensive care for a few years and say I'll have to quit martial arts. Fucking hell. I can't pretend to be sick now. Why is this stupid clan so hard to escape from? I'll need a new plan. Who are you? And why are you here, father? You were pulling a pretty interesting trick back there. I don't know what you're talking about, father. How pathetic. Well, we can let the small things slide. Regardless of what you're thinking, it'll be exposed soon. However, I cannot accept my own son falling to ki overflow during a simple ki cultivation. Did I ever have a conversation this long with father in the past? I don't remember him as someone who'd refer to me as his own son. The father of today is different from the father I used to know. He wouldn't have watched over me, and even if he did, he would have given up on me as a martial artist. Hey, rascal. Try moving around. Does it hurt anywhere? No, I'm fine. Hee hee. That should be the case. Your original body was the worst for learning martial arts, so in comparison, you should feel like you can fly now. You're right. I don't know if you're stupid or if it was instinctual, but if it weren't for me, you would have died. Got it? What? Originally, your body was born with all your meridians tangled up, so no matter how hard you worked, you would have never gone above third rate. So I really was unsalvageable trash. To forcibly turn that around, I've never seen anyone like you. Isn't it good that the tangled up meridians have been straightened out, since energy can flow properly for a natural cultivation and ki utilization? So you did know what you were doing. Or else, who'd dare to attempt such a crazy thing? Your meridians were tangled for years. Even if you forcibly untangled them, it'll want to go back to the way it was due to the natural condition of your body. And when you were untangling your meridians, if you had even strayed a bit off, you would have died right then and there. Do you get it? If your weakened meridians tangle up again, it'll completely shatter. I see. I was planning on just taking things easy, gulp. But I almost died instead. And yet, I'm now perfectly fine. Did that man treat me? Is such a thing even possible? Every person is different, so the location of meridians, acupoints, and shape of the ki pathways are all different. This isn't something possible unless they knew the countless variations in human physique. I'd like to express my gratitude again, Divine Doctor. Thank you for saving my life. It seems that you aren't completely lacking in manners like your other brothers. Like my other brothers. So they've already met the Divine Doctor. Hey, brat. What's your name? It's Namgung Dezo. For two people with the heavenly martial constitution to exist at the same time, and for them to be father and son of the same martial clan, this is the greatest heavenly blessing. Are you saying that I have a heavenly martial constitution? Is there anyone else here? Be happy. You should have died, but you lived thanks to me. So you're truly blessed. Normally, you were fated to die. I don't know if it's a good thing that I saved your life. Since there's never been two people with the heavenly martial constitution alive at the same time, who knows what kind of effect this will have on the martial realm. Cut the chit-chat. So you're saying that he is a fool that purposely tangled his meridians while cultivating. Well, that's one way to summarize it. As expected of father, sorry for being a fool. I should give up on trying to understand him. So, Leon. Can he still learn martial arts? I just stabilized his meridians. He won't be able to learn most martial arts. Does that include the great clear breathing technique? Even that's too much for weakened meridians to handle. The moment he tries to cultivate, his meridians will rip apart. And when that happens, even I won't be able to do a thing. TCH. I wonder if he really is my son. The Shadow Guardian Squad. The strongest squad in the Namgung clan, whose sole purpose is to protect the patriarch. Where did he pop out from? Bring it out. Yes, sir. 3 basic sword technique, here it is, sir. This is the perfect martial arts for you. A pathetic martial art for a pathetic kid. 3 basic sword technique. Isn't this just a third-rate martial arts book that you can buy at the market? As a rudimentary technique that doesn't require ki, it's a simple martial art meant for beginners to quickly gloss over to teach them the basic forms of swordsmanship. So he's given up on me. Father hasn't changed at all. Ahem, I'll have to formulate a new plan while I half-ass this. I'm so hungry. I should go eat. I didn't know back then. Sword Emperor, what kind of chaos would ensue in the clan due to the 3 basic sword technique father gave me? After being kicked out of the clan, I never thought I'd get to return here. You're safe, young master. Young master, you're back. My goodness. Look at how skinny you've become. We prepared dinner just in case. Would you like to eat, young master? Sure. Why was I so desperate to earn the approval of father and my older brothers in the past? I have big sisters that gladly accept me here right by my side. I finally feel like I'm at my real home. Though, of course, I'll have to leave again. To a shinier and flashier place. With much more freedom. I was really hungry, haha. I'm gonna go on a walk now, so you guys can rest. Thank you, young master. I met the divine doctor and had a short talk with father. I even got a swordsmanship book, though it's a really common one. Heavenly Martial Constitution. There are many different kinds of constitution in the martial realm. Yin-Yang Constitution, Taiji Constitution, 5 Elemental Constitution, Wuji Constitution. The constitution of a martial god that's only seen maybe once a generation. If I didn't mishear it, I supposedly also have said constitution. That's some lofty explanation, but I don't really feel that different. And even if I do have the heavenly martial constitution, how am I supposed to beat my eldest brother? In less than 10 years, he'll reach the prowess of a reformed grandmaster. And martial arts isn't a field where one can do well with just a good constitution. You also need talent, sensibility, intelligence, tenacity, and even luck. How can I catch up in 10 years, with a body that hasn't even learned a shred of martial arts? Even if I'm taught by a martial master Gramps, this'll be impossible. Fact. Damn that geezer for giving me false hope. The plan may have gone awry from the get-go, but that doesn't change my dreams of wanting to escape the clan. Knowing father's personality, he's not going to tell this to the clan members, and I haven't heard that the divine doctor likes gossiping. So I should go sleep. One thing that's great about living at the strongest clan ever is having no worries of assassins. Reading is the best medicine for when you have insomnia. Technique is a swordsmanship, the 3 basic sword achieved by bringing together the heavens, the earth, and the human. Yawn. There is only one reason why I created this swordsmanship. Because I wanted to reach the heavens. Pfft. This guy would have had a better future as a writer than as a martial artist. There really isn't much here, though. There's no deep philosophy like the Wudang sect's swordsmanship, or some flashy feints like MANHWA sects. Neither is there speed that can pierce the sun like in Gensang sects, nor some grand collection of martial knowledge like what the Shaolin Temple has. There's none of that. Only how to swing upwards, swipe downwards, and cut horizontally. Yawn. A mystery. This is a great time killer. There was something I could never understand. People who master the sword always start by thinking, what is the end of swordsmanship? A goal for them to head towards. For some, that's key swords. Others, key manifestation. Even sword kinesis. The ability to manifest a sword that's in one's heart/mind. Or the sword heart. But that is simply a process that they need to go through. An end can only be achieved if there is a start. Most people don't understand the importance of that start. The Taiji of Wudong. The plum blossoms of MANHWA. The sun of Jiansang. The start of all of them are the same. You stab. You cut. And you swing. If you can stab faster and faster, you can produce a flash that can pierce the heavens and reach the sun. And if you do that with more complexity, you can draw plum blossoms in the sky. And if you swing more gently, you can create Taiji. If someone is reading this book right now, you've probably already understood what I want to say. Nope. Not at all. I've mastered all swordsmanship in the world. And distilled it down into 3. Heaven I named the first start as heaven. Earth the second as earth. Human and the third as human. I am certain that as long as these 3 actions are mastered perfectly, you can use any swordsmanship. Actually, this writer should have been a conman. Heaven form, earth form, and human form. I shall call these 3 techniques, the 3 basic sword technique. I can't sleep at all. Did I overeat? Late night exercises aren't really my thing. That's nice. Damn. What a sight. So terrifying. Hail Haya. Yawn. That dolt. Dragging around his sword. Doesn't he know how precious he should treat his own sword? Ha. Wah. Did you do something to that kid while I wasn't watching? I didn't do a thing. Then what is the meaning of that? I don't believe this. I get that you gave him a real copy by the Sword Emperor. But the 3 basic sword technique is still only a swordsmanship to build one's foundation. How am I supposed to interpret this situation? I've swung a sword at least hundreds of thousands of times in my past life. The 3 basic sword technique is nothing to me. I'll bring the sword up as if I'm making a dot on the heavens. And then naturally release. Like I'm connecting the heavens and the earth. Next. Wait. That's it already. Mr. Author, isn't the book too short? Sheesh. Even I could write something like that. Expert, my ass. I should just swing a few times before hitting the sack. Is he in a martial trance? When I checked his body, he had no trace of ki or cultivation. Yet now, he's in a martial trance. Martial trance. A trance state that one can only enter after one trains in martial arts to the extreme and is blessed with heavenly luck. Some are able to see the answer of the path they are taking, while others will find an entirely new path. Say something, asshole. I'm dying to know. All he's doing is swinging the sword. That? No way. Then what about them? Are they also just swinging their swords? Yeah. Ack. You're gonna give me an aneurysm. Is there something only those with the heavenly martial constitution can understand? As if such a thing would exist. He's simply starting now. A kid of frail, weak caliber that can't even learn a breathing technique is opening up to the massive world that is martial arts. Being born in the strongest clan. I learned martial arts my entire life. That was my everything, and that life tormented me. Training that everyone would manage to do so easily, I could only barely imitate after thousands of attempts. Pain. That was what martial training was to me. Yet. What is this feeling right now? Once up. Once in the middle. And once down. I'm sweating like crazy, but I feel refreshed. Was swinging the sword always this fun? Now, what do you think will happen, when ki is added to meridians that are barely holding together? It'll snap at the tiniest amount of ki. People say that the human body is a small universe. That's because creation and destruction repeats endlessly inside a human body. You're not wrong, but that doesn't apply to that kid. His body is like dried out earth right now. Earth that'll crumble at the smallest footstep. That's why I can't understand this situation at all right now. What? Kids can show surprising things due to how pure they are. And sometimes that creates great changes. That's why the 3 basic sword technique is a great method. What about it? The 3 foundation sword emperor that created the 3 basic sword technique is a martial arts master that will go down in martial realm history. Though not as great as me. Even idiots and an old man can learn it. That means that even someone who's injured and can't learn normal martial arts can learn it. There is a concept called longevity, where one tries to live long without getting sick. And martial arts created with that idea are called longevity arts. The most famous longevity arts is the Shaolin Temple's muscle-changing arts, which lets you cultivate ki while moving. Then you're saying that the 3 basic sword technique is treating his body with only martial arts like the muscle-changing arts? You're finally living up to your title of divine doctor. So that's why I can sense a faint bit of ki from his body. And that sword emperor did something interesting to the 3 basic sword technique. This asshole, he's smiling. Aren't you curious what'll happen when that dried out earth hardens? What the fuck is this? I stayed up all night while I was training. When I resolved myself to not learn martial arts in order to escape from this place that's crowded with monsters. Why does my heart keep beating like this? I want to swing more if my stamina allows it. An old eagle is better than a young crow. Is it because the blood of the Namgung clan is inevitably flowing through my veins? Young master, why don't you go wash up now? Granny, did I really swing my sword throughout the entire night? You were indeed swinging your sword in the air when I came out to see you. Has the young master been doing that all night? Embarrassed and no, I'll go wash up. Do you think he knows? We ran out of alcohol. I asked if you think he knows. Sigh. He's gone. Although it's frail and smaller than a grain of rice, and who knows when it'll crumble. It has formed for certain. So, is that the heavenly martial constitution? It's normally an injury that'll take 4 months of medical treatment to heal. But it seems that you'll be completely healed in a week if you don't overexert yourself and rest. Indeed, youth is a blessing, ain't it? Ah, yes. Haha. The refreshing sensation I felt while practicing the 3 basic sword technique, is this what it was? Then, I shall take my leave. Young master, it's such a big relief. Yeah. I'll be right back. Since my first plan has ended up in failure, I need to strategize a second one. In order to do that, it'll be nice if I got an understanding of how things work around the clan. 1212. Clang hiya clang. 1. 212. I'm the only person who's laid back here. Well, I guess it's only natural that there are only hard-working people here, where power equals authority. Different from the other sects, the Namgung clan is divided into 8 martial corps that determine the hierarchy within the clan. This was because it reflected my father's will, as he wasn't fond of complicated things. Power beats all. The words of the strong are always correct. Yes, sir. Though it doesn't matter to me since I'll leave this place, anyways. There's no place more optimized to steer a twisted plan into the right path than here. Training hall in a week's time, it's where I'll have to tiresomely go in and out of daily. When I think back to the humiliating experiences I received in the past from this place. Today is just a secret reconnaissance, anyway. I should just have a rough look around and return. Where did everyone go? This place allows people to freely do their own individual training, so why is there not a single person in sight? Wasn't it amazing? That was just the best. The swordsmanship of the Clear Sky Sword Squad seniors can already be called art. Those extravagant movements, and the shine of the sword as it sliced the air in two. So they went on an excursion. Did you guys hear? I heard that the youngest master will be admitted to the training hall along with us. What? There are rumors that the patriarch personally took away the youngest master on the day of his ceremony. Yeah. I heard. But they say that his disposition turned out to be awful. Low-grade strength, low-grade dexterity, and the lowest grade ki. We won't know until we see it with our own eyes. Haven't you guys heard of the legend before? What legend? Days, 60 days, and 90 days. 369 for short. Of course, I've heard of it. That's the story about the direct descendants. Yeah. But rumors are just rumors in the end. Those are the amount of time it took for my brothers to pass the training hall. Disciples of the Namgung clan all have to go through the training hall, whether they're direct descendants, collateral descendants, or outsiders. They can only become an official disciple of the Namgung clan once they pass it. The most basic way of passing the training hall was the annual assessment. The other way was consecutively beating every other cadet within the training hall in a spar, called the endless spar. My eldest brother took 30 days, my second took 60. And my third brother took 90 to pass the training hall. It isn't as easy as it sounds, the act is insanity itself. Every person that's gathered in the training hall are geniuses who are exceptionally talented compared to the people outside. I ended up falling asleep yesterday while maintaining a horse stance. You're so disciplined. I only swung my sword around a couple 10,000 times yesterday. You dumbass. So when will you catch up to the seniors in the Clear Sky Sword Squad? Did the horse stance and swung my sword 100,000 times. Is that it? I did that with additional metal weights on my arms and legs. Is that all you did? I actually. Idiots who only have martial arts in their brains. Are they the repeat cadets that failed the annual assessment? I know that miserable feeling. I shouldn't be the one worrying about them. I should mind my own business. Still, I've already waited 10 years for my plan. Why wouldn't I be able to wait another meager year? My first plan was ruined by the Divine Doctor, a variable that I didn't even consider. But that plan was just an easy way out. Just you wait, annual assessment. I'll make sure to become an absolute failure this time around. Days later. Slowly but surely, my ki is increasing. But at this rate, I'll have to swing 3 hours a day for 100 years, in order to cultivate 30 years worth of ki. No wonder the 3 basic sword technique is considered a third-rate martial arts. TCH. 3 basic sword technique. But I can train this third-rate martial arts without worrying about what others think, and I feel refreshed after training, so I guess there's no reason for me to not do it. Before I regressed, I was dragged to the training hall without these 7 days of rest. It's almost time for someone to get here. Have you been well? This is our first time meeting since the welcoming ceremony, correct? ND Strategist Namgung Jechen, nice to meet you, second strategist. TN, names of various Chinese classic literature books. By the age of 5, he had already memorized the great learnings, the Analects, Mencius, and Doctrine of the Mean. By 7, classic of poetry, classic of history, classic of changes, spring and autumn annals, and book of rites. He passed the official state exam at the age of 8, making him the youngest prodigy seen. Everyone thought he'd become the youngest minister to date, but he mysteriously disappeared from the world at the age of 10. Such a great man is personally paying me a visit. Are you feeling well? Yes, thank you. I'm all recovered. Oh my. You don't have to talk to me so politely. I may be the second strategist, and you might not have any official post in the clan. But you are a direct descendant, while I'm of the collateral line. I'm in no position for you to be showing so much respect. Is he saying I should or shouldn't show him respect? Then is it okay if I speak more casually? Of course. On whose order are you here? I'm of course here on the orders of the strategist. By strategist, does he mean master poet Namgung Iolo? The master poet shouldn't be a part of any faction in the clan. So why did he send the second strategist here? Ack. My head. I need to get out of here ASAP. I shouldn't have to think so hard during a short conversation. And you came here because of my entrance ceremony, right? You're right, young master. The brilliance of direct descendants is as different as night and day, unlike the other idiots. Idiots. That's why I settled down at the Namgung clan instead of going elsewhere. Yes. Because these idiots need everything explained to understand. Don't you think they should be able to understand things without needing every minute detail explained? I'm busy with so much work, but because it was an order from the strategist I respect so much, I came here despite feeling like I was sticking my hands into a fire. But after seeing the young master, my eyes feel rejuvenated from seeing nothing but stupid muscle heads. This guy's not normal either. Young master, may I be allowed to ask you a question? What is it? Do you have any intentions of conquering the martial realm with me? Truth be told, the reason why I'm at the Namgung clan is to see how I can bring down the clan. A mad bastard. I finally get why the clan calls him crazy. Have you asked the same question to my brothers before? Of course. Your eldest brother said that he could do that without me. Your second brother said, this is why bastards that have done nothing but read are hopeless. And your third brother simply called me a crazy bastard. What about you, young master? A man should have dreams of such caliber. Do you have a plan already? No, there's no openings. I'll be late to the entrance ceremony at this rate. Stop sprouting nonsense, and let's go. I need an answer. You can have this damn clan. I have no interest. What are you doing? I told you, I'm gonna be late. Why yes, it's not that way. It's this way. Damn clan, damn trash clan. Damn, lowly, trash clan, damn, lowly, trash clan filled with nothing but idiots. I shouldn't get mixed up with him. Hiya. Hi. What are you doing? Training hall. Nice to meet you, dear future members of the Namgung clan. I'm the second strategist of the Namgung clan, Namgung Jechen. They're all on edge after learning that he's a higher up. But they'd come to know that he's just a nut job if they had a short talk with him. This is the youngest master of the Namgung clan that will be joining the training hall starting today. Their gazes are too much. I'm sure it'll become a disappointment in just a few days. He's the great man that will conquer the Namgung clan that's filled with idiots. What? What are you saying? Let me introduce to you the future master of the Namgung noble clan. Shut up, you crazy bastard. Ahaha, everybody. Don't mind what he said and continue where you left off. Haha. Arg, seriously. Medical house. So we meet again. You haven't left yet. He's passed out. Judging from how there's no trace of him being surprised, it looks like he was attacked in an ambush or by someone he's familiar with. And based on how your right fist is slightly bruised, it seems that you were the one who struck him. Ahaha, as expected of the divine doctor. Could you repeat the question you asked? I asked if you were going to continue staying in this place. I'm thinking about it. I get food, alcohol, a place to sleep. And there's entertainment. I'll take my leave now. Yeah, farewell. That's strange. I'm certain that the divine doctor didn't stay at the medical house in the past.